So this HIIT variation is definitely one of my most favorite, but also one of the hardest HIIT variations. It's kind of hard to see here because we're just looping the video with me demoing it, but basically I'm starting the treadmill without any kind of electrical input. So the treadmill's turned off and all the power and movement is being generated from my legs. So to start, just grip onto the handlebars in front, and it'll take about 5, maybe even 10 seconds to really get it started, especially the first few times. But all you're going to do is basically drive your feet into the treadmill track. So you're going to push away as if you're trying to kind of scrape something off your shoe, and really give it a big hard push, especially for the first few steps, because you need to get that treadmill belt moving. And then just over 5 or 10 seconds, keep pushing away at the treadmill belt, and within 5 or 10 seconds, especially when you get your technique right, you'll get it going really fast. So it'll be like a flat out sprint. As you can see, then you're just going to go kind of 110% max, and this really is, when you get the intensity right and the technique right, you can only last 20 seconds max, and you'll feel like you've kind of ran for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So big drive, and then just drive in as hard as you can, but also as fast as you can. So if you've ever seen a prowler sprint with the sled, this is almost mimicking that. So especially if you haven't got a sled and you haven't got the space for one, this is one variation. As always with any kind of running interval, there's more of a risk of injury just because your limbs are turning over so fast with so much kind of power. So you don't really want to do this if your body weight is very high. So if you're really overweight, for example, because you're just placing a lot more impact through the joints and through the body. You also, if you're not used to running, you probably want to stay off this, or at least build up your running first, because like everything and every exercise, you don't really want to go 0 to 100. And then when you're finishing, just be careful slowing back down. So don't just stop all of a sudden. So just bring it back down like you would a normal sprint outside. So just kind of start to slowly slow it down over 5 or 10 seconds. And it'll stop pretty quickly because obviously you're the one generating all the power.